Alright, hi guys. Today I'm doing an oil change on my 1965 Chevy Corvair Monza. So first things, I always, when I'm doing an oil change, take off the oil cap. So I can take this off. There we go. Take off the oil cap. I might have to get a new one of these, but yeah, oh, look at that. What's that in there? I definitely have to get a new one of these. What the? I never noticed this. Alright, yep, I gotta do that. I get a new one of these, clearly it's not carrying a good vacuum or anything, so I get a new oil cap. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. That's where you put the oil in. And then we're gonna go under. Let me show you guys. It's kind of tight down here, but here's the drain bolt. I have some drain pans. Sorry, that's upside down. I have drain pans. And there's a drain bolt. I'm gonna loosen that drain bolt. A bunch of oil is gonna come out. And the reason I'm doing the oil change is because there's gas in the oil. And I have to change the oil because gas in the oil is no bueno. So yeah, let me do that real quick. And I'll take you on the next step to changing the oil filter. Alright guys, so the oil is currently draining, but the oil looks more like gasoline. I'll show you guys more when I take it out, but yeah, this thing is definitely leaking gasoline into the oil. It's no bueno, not good at all. Alright, I'm gonna let this drain for a little bit. I'll be back to take off the engine filter. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so here's the oil filter. This is a 1/2 inch bolt, and I forgot to tell you guys the one on the bottom is, I believe it was 13/16. It was the biggest one I have, so 13/16. That was the oil drain. All right, oil drain plug. Here it is. It was 13/16. And this one. Oh, it's this one right here, 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. All right, so it's this one, not 13/16. All right. So, and I have 1/2 inch. Of course, before you guys want to do this, make sure you guys have a rag or something. I have the drain plug or drain pan, and you guys can see the gas right there. It's like water, terrible. But I'm gonna put a rag underneath the oil filter. Try to minimize the splash on the pavement. Right, we're gonna loosen this, and I'll be back once I finish loosening it to show you guys the oil filter. All right, guys. So here's the bolt. I took it out. Here's the oil filter. Here's a new one I'm putting, and if you guys notice, there's a little gasket right here. That's the gasket right there for this bolt. Here's the new oil filter. I got Wix oil filter. Just got it at Riley's. It was 15 bucks, I think. And here's the oil I'm gonna use. Valvoline 10W40 high mileage. I heard this is good for Corvairs. I'm gonna test it out. I'm also gonna use the Lucas engine oil stop leak. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna just test it out and see if it works. I've heard good things from it, so I'm gonna test this out. All right. So first thing I would recommend, make sure this actually screws in. If it doesn't screw in, then that's no bueno. But you see, this screws in, it holds. All right. I'm gonna put the new gasket. I'm gonna put the oil drain plug back in because it's finished draining, and that seems to be about it. You guys probably know the rest from here. Right there. You guys probably know. Once you put the oil filter, a secret: always put a little bit of oil, on this gasket right here. Always put a little bit good oil. I'll just put my finger in this, and I'll just rub it on the seal and the seam. And make sure you guys have your gaskets on this, because sometimes they'll double gasket. That's not good. It'll start leaking, and it'll start leaking because of the pressure. All right. Just make sure you guys don't have a double gasket on your. Make sure there's no double gasket over here. You'll just check the oil filter, and if the gasket's missing, then you guys have double gasket. And yeah, that's it. You'd put the drain plug back in. You'd put the oil filter with this new gasket and the screw, and make sure everything's nice and tight. I'm gonna put this in first. I might use half of this. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. And then I'll put this in, and then that'll be it. And I'll start it up. All right. Well, that's the end of the video, you guys. I have to make this kind of short because the upload times are terrible. But yep. Thank you for watching, and make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content. Peace.